Not gonna lie. One thing that did happen at the beginning of the workout is I've never had this happen to me before, but I actually last video is probably going to be a lot better than this one, just because I'm filming this one by myself and I'm still getting used to a camera. I wouldn't say I'm not. I am used to a camera being in front of me. The fact that I have to set up said camera and that I am just talking directly to a camera and nobody else, that is something that I'm going to have to get used to. Today we're going to Alphaland, which is basically like my second home. If you know me, then you know I go there very often. It's about hour 45, 2 hour drive from here. Hopefully soon it won't be but like a 15-minute drive. But today we'll probably do a lot of upper body because this whole past entire week I've basically taken off. I've never taken more than like 2 days off in a row. At the most I've taken like 3 maybe. Tried to get as much sleep and rest in as I can because I don't get enough of it. I probably still look tired because I just woke up not too long ago and still trying to get up. So this right here is like my little morning concoction. One of the other challenges that I did want to say on here and to put out there to hold myself accountable is when I set out to make these vlogs, I did want my training to be a part of it, but I also wanted to, I guess, open up and share a little bit more about my life. The struggle that I see, and this is just internal struggle, is my life is very repetitive and it's not like there's a lot of exciting things happening right now. I'm hoping in the future that more exciting things will happen, but as of right now, my life is very clockwork. So I get up, I go to my 9 to 5, unless if I have clients to train, and then I train, I go home, I put something on the TV to watch, I cook, go to bed, wake up, repeat. And I know that's probably the same for a lot of you, but this will be kind of like forcing myself to, I guess you could say, do other things, and this is why I do like traveling and going to said gyms like Alphaland because, one, it's a very content-friendly gym, two, it's a very badass gym, and there's a lot of nice pieces of equipment there, and there's a lot to do in Sugar Land. So if I have this camera, I can take it along with me. We can go do stuff. But until I find someone to do something with, you're just going to be coming along with me. I'm going to get something to eat. Not sure where, but we'll get something to eat, and then we'll make our way down towards Sugar Land. See you in the next clip. Alright, so we finally made it. It's hot today, so I don't know if I'm going to work out in gym 1 or if I'm going to go to gym 2. I'll probably eventually go to gym 3, which is the back gym. Red Smash YOLO, the go-to. That's the only flavor that I have right now. Probably going to get the Rocket Pop too, just to kind of mix things up. But since it's a long day and we're going to be outside, I'm going to go 2 scoops. And lastly, just 1 scoop of the sweet water. I also don't know if you can hear me. I will invest in some mics, but right now this is the best that I have right now because I don't like to spend money and mics cost money. So I'm gonna down this pre, drink a little bit of water, and head on into gym 1. So we'll see you at gym 1. so after Alphaland, I was pretty cooked, and I tried to explain it at Buc-ee's, but I didn't do that good of a job of it. My camera died at the end of one of my back sets, the last one that I did. I was also it's something that I'm gonna have to get used to in terms of just like filming myself whenever I'm working out, but I was also I'm very aware of other people, and I don't want to be in other people's way, nor do I ever want to piss anybody off by me filming, and there was a lot of people there yesterday. So, anecdote note, next time I go to Alphaland to train, it'll either be really early in the morning, or more likely than not, later in the evening. One, it'll be a lot cooler outside, and two, there will be less people there, because typically on Saturdays, everyone is going off doing their thing, either going to the movies, going out to eat. I am working out, and I think that'll be a much better game plan. One thing that did happen at the beginning of the workout is, I've never had this happen to me before, but I accidentally dropped a 45-pound plate on my right toe. And luckily, it did not break. It's just a little bruised. It hurts to move it, like up and down and things like that, but I got what I'm fixing to show you, my little grocery haul that I got. All of this, which honestly isn't that much. Did finally get some ibuprofen. Doing some adult things, gonna take that. Hopefully that helps out with the swelling. Just pure bliss. I completed the workout. It was actually at the bench press. And what happened is, I don't normally do bench press. I normally like to do dumbbells, but when I got there, everything was taken. And that is the only downside of me going to Alphaland, is that whenever it's busy, almost every single piece of machinery is taken. Whether if it's a bench press, a bench itself, just a piece of machine, honestly, like a lot of it is taken up. And so I was definitely distracted, which I normally don't get. I've been to Alphaland many, many times, but I was also a little nervous of bringing the camera into the gym. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was very nervous into bringing the camera to the gym because, again, I don't want to be in the way of people, and I just don't want to, I guess you could say, cause any attention to myself in a negative aspect. And sometimes there can be a little bit of a negative aspect with bringing the camera, but there shouldn't be, and that's just really in my head. Just being honest. However, what happened was they had their 45-pound plate set up on the top, and so as I was picking the one off, there was 4 of them on each side, which I think there could have only just been 3. But I thought I had a little bit more room of the bar before I had to actually grab the weight. But I don't know if the weight was just already a little off. But as soon as it seemed like as soon as I went to grab the weight, it just fell off, and I was looking over this way, pulling the weight, and it went straight down onto my right toe. Thank God I was wearing my dad's shoes, and they are a little thick on the cushioning on top, and I honest to God think that saved my toe from being broken. Like I said, I was able to complete the workout. It did hurt, and I felt like an absolute idiot. And all of my years of lifting, even from high school, I have never once dropped a weight off my foot. I am just so glad that I did not break my foot, and I am just very lucky that it could have been a lot worse, but thankfully it didn't. So right now, I am just basically gonna go do a little grocery haul. I get asked a lot, what do I eat mostly? And my go-to is grass-fed beef from yours truly, HV Plus, with, I've got one big old thing of organic baby spinach. I've got some Monterey Jack cheese, Uncle Ben's jasmine rice, best rice. What I've gotten down is spaghetti, and since I'm in my off season and I need calories, this has been one of my go-tos. I prefer the Protein Plus one. It comes like in a yellow pack, and I really like Angel Hair. That's my favorite, but they didn't have the Angel Hair Protein Plus, and I've had the thin spaghetti, and it's just not the same. So I went with the regular one. It's more carbs still at the end of the day. I got a case of Essentia 500 milliliter waters. This isn't everything that I eat in an entire week. There are some other things, but this is just my main restock up, and this is the majority of my diet. The last thing I forgot to mention actually is cashews. I'm I'm a sucker for cashews. These are something that I eat just for like a little snack, especially when I come home as I'm cooking one of my dinners. And this is just something I snack on just to get some extra calories, some healthy fats, and some protein in it as well. So, with that being said, I should probably one day do an actual full loaded grocery haul of everything that I get, because there are a lot of drinks like my White Monsters, my Zevias, my Gatorade that I did not get at HEB. But other than that, I'm going to get some meal prepping done. In terms of me meal prepping, I only really meal prep the spaghetti, and I cook my beef rice dinner that I typically make every night, and then I have one of the meals that are usually at the supplement shop as my, I guess you could say, my second meal of the day, and then I have my typical protein smoothie breakfast morning as well. So that's usually about my meals. So if you want to technically put it, that's about 5 meals in a day. I'm getting about 3,500 calories sometimes, depending on the day. If it's like a leg day, close to 4. Probably put on something, and I think that's pretty much going to be it for this YouTube clips. Again, these videos that I do myself, they are not going to be quite as good, in my opinion, as the ones that I film with John, but I need to stay more consistent with it. If there's anything though that y'all want to see specifically, please let me know. Either put it down in the comment, like this video, subscribe, because that's really going to help out the channel for me to grow. But other than that, even if you don't like it, even if you don't subscribe, even if you don't comment, I'm still going to be putting these out, because consistency is what matters, and that's the only way that you can get successful. So until next time,